Hello, hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well. Um, all right, I'm doing well. Hope you guys are doing well too. I am just excited using this system. Hubby has made some changes, so I'm excited. He's been testing some new things, so I'm just excited, y'all. I'm just excited. Of course, if you see me looking down, I'm just sharing, and I didn't. This is kind of um one of those lives where you just hop on in it, come on in the stream, share. I don't know if know how many beautiful, wonderful people we'll have tonight, but whoever comes in, hey, I'm just excited and I just love you guys for coming in. And yeah, I'm just excited. So just hop on in with me and let's have some fun talking about your crown. I got my crown on. Let's see. Hopefully, some people will come on in and join me. I know it's the evening and I haven't been feeling well. If you're coming in, please, come on in, y'all, and know that I am just so grateful for each and every one of you. I really am. And I haven't been feeling well. You might have seen that in the community post. So, yeah, it is what it is. But I thought I would just come on and at least say hello because I haven't been here um, in a while. I feel like, but yeah, we're making it do what it do, honey. We're making it do what it do. So I'm just really excited. Again, I'm looking. If you see me looking down, I'm just sharing. So just sharing. Okay, let's see. Let the people know. Yeah, if you guys are you guys are here. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I just am so grateful for you. So I'm just sharing as usual, guys. When I come in, I always share. Um, that almost scared me, but anyway, I always share. So I'm just sharing with you guys now. So let's see. Come on in. Let me know. If you guys are coming in, just let me know that you guys are coming in. I would appreciate it so much. If you just let me know that y'all coming in, let me know. As y'all are coming in. Hello, Milton, you're here with me. Thank you. I appreciate you for being here with me. Thank you so much. For being here as always. And thank you for taking care of me when I was sick because, oh, Lord, it was some horrible going on, honey. But we got through it. Let's see. Let's see if that's gonna work. Yeah, that came up. All right, so let's see. This last little place. I hope it's gonna looking kind of crazy. Hope you guys are doing well. So come on in. Let me know that you're here. It looks like we have about 3 or 4 of you guys who are with me tonight. And so, like I said, I really do appreciate it that you are here. It really does matter. It really does make a difference. Yeah, then I'm not sitting in here by myself. So, oh, okay. There's the now it wants to act right. I tell you, me and YouTube. See, YouTube has done some changes to the background once again. So this shall be interesting once again. So I was trying to go live and I was learning how to go live again. They made some changes. So this is interesting. This is it going to be interesting to try to figure out and learn some new stuff yet again. So wow, I feel like every time I learn something with YouTube, oh, there it is now. Every time I learn one thing of how to do something, um, something else changes. So it just, it's a constant learning and constant just growing. And it's exciting. It's new. It's different. It's exciting. We're going to get into, the topic um, in just a moment. I'm just letting some people come in. Looks like I'm losing people. But that's okay. That is okay. So thank you for joining me. I know some of you all are over on Facebook. So thank y'all for coming in and for joining me over there on Facebook. I'm just sharing, guys. So let me bring my phone back up so you can see what I'm doing. Mhm. Let's see. Just come on in and share so I can, if you want to join me, you all can join me. But we'll get into it because, like I said, I am just doing this today because I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a while and it's about time. So I thought, well, I'll just come on and see how long I can sit up. This should be fun. Just to see how long I can sit up and be with you guys because I have been sick here recently. So anyway, I hope you guys are, like I said, doing well. I hope that all is well with you all wherever you are and that you are just flourishing. You're flourishing in your gifts. You're flourishing in everything that is concerning you as you go home and you repatriate and you go back. You're getting your plans together and you're doing all of the things that you want to do. I just pray that all is well with you and your family. I got my crown on, y'all. I got my crown, and my crown, my little my little cat ears are from Five Below. I got this because what had happened was I went 2 years ago. Is it 2 years ago? Yes, it's been about 2 years ago when my mom passed away, and we went to see my sisters and get all the things finalized for my mom to be buried. And we stopped in Five Below, just doing what girls do, hanging out with my sisters. And and I saw these and I bought, these for my two youngest nieces. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get me some because that is just too cute. So that's what I did. I got some of these and I got this because I've been looking for a crown. I've been on the hunt for a crown for a while, but I haven't found one. So I'm just gonna keep looking, y'all. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. So yes, let's see. Hello and welcome. So glad you guys are here. Looks like we got a few people, so glad you guys are here. And if you're here, please just come on in and I will begin shortly. Looks like I know tonight's kind of a busy night and it's Wednesday night, so Wednesday evening, and I did not I gave a little notice, but I didn't give a whole lot of notice. So let's just see. If we don't get a lot of people for this one, just looking down, then we will maybe come back and do this subject on another time. So we'll see. But I hope, like I said, I hope you guys are doing well. And I know you guys, many of you will watch the replay. So that's good as well. So let me just go a few more places and just hold myself up. Let me share in a few more places. There it is. Sharing a few more places to bring, let some friends know that we are live and that we have some information to share. So I'm excited. I am talking a little slow perhaps because I have been sick. I did a community post. So if you haven't, please check out the community post because I do try to share some information in the community post about what's going on with me, where I am, especially if you miss me like I miss you all. So if you guys miss me like I miss you all, then check that out because I try my best to share in there. So I try to share my best to come in and share in the community tab and under the community post kind of what's going on with me and kind of a little bit about, you know, what's going on, especially if you miss me. But I try to share like videos and different things that we're doing. So, all right, come on in and be sure to share. Of course, like the broadcast, give it a thumbs up as you're coming in. Let's see if we can get some people to come in. Um, See if we can get some people to come in. But if you're in and you're in now, please comment below so I will know that you are. I'll know that you're here and I can say hello to you. I'm just kind of leaning, y'all, because I'm telling you, I am propping myself up. It is what it is. I've been watching and I noticed that I'm not the only one with a um that's had a stomach virus here lately or just been complaining about stomach issues. So that's very interesting. So whew, Lord, let's see. Um I'm just gonna put a few more in. Hopefully you guys will come on in. Yeah, so yeah, I've just been sort of I've been noticing that I'm not the only one that is talking, has had some kind of stomach issues or some kind of problem. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but I know that the the bathroom, the restroom has been my friend. I tell you that much. That's probably TMI, but it has definitely been my friend here recently, these last couple of days. Let's see how we're going, y'all. Were we getting some people in? Let's see. Are we? We're just going. Um, how's this going? Let me know if you are in. If not, then like I said, we may have to come back because I wanted to kind of see if you guys had any questions about that video or if you had anything, questions or kind of information or anything that you wanted to ask me, or if I could clear up anything with you, then I definitely would. We could use that time to do that now if anyone had any questions about that. So let me know. All right. Well, I guess what we'll do is just kind of hop on into it. Looks like I'm gonna give people about 2 more minutes, and let's just see as people are coming in. How this is gonna work? Is it gonna work? I don't know. Maybe this is yeah. Let's see how it's gonna work. If not, we'll have to try this again tomorrow. Well, I'll delete this and then we'll just try it again tomorrow. But yeah, it's here. It's been a busy day. It's been raining pretty much all day. We're getting some of the rain from the hurricane. So it has been just raining and it's just been really cold. And yeah, so I'm just, let's see. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. I have been, it's one of those days where you think you just want to stay wrapped up and cuddled up in a blanket all day. That's kind of the feeling that I have had all day. It's like you just want to be wrapped up in a blanket. You just want to be covered up and snuggled up. It's just one of those days you want to be wrapped up, you want to be snuggled up, you just want to you know, put on a good movie, eat something yummy to eat, and whoo, just enjoy yourself. That's what I have been, kind of doing today. And like I said, I really haven't felt well because I just had a rough weekend. I just had a rough weekend. And so I haven't felt well. And yeah. So I just had to, I tried to do as best I could to struggle through it, to get through it and to just keep going. But like I said, it was really, this weekend was really a struggle. It was tough. It was tough. It was tough. And I just had to keep going. I didn't know at first. I was like, oh my gosh, like was just so sick this weekend, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just don't even know, y'all. I was like, I don't even know, are we gonna make it? But we made it, and I had some things planned. I had some things planned and some videos planned for you guys, but that did not work. That did not work. But I learned a lot about myself this weekend. I actually studied some things on how to do some things better with YouTube. So that was helpful. I studied and I learned a lot about SEO this weekend. I learned about branding and some other things. So yes. That was very good. So I'm excited that I got a chance to do that, because at least me, taking that time where I was kind of sick. I like to take that time, and I like to watch videos or listen to music, or if I can, I'll sit, in bed and I'll take notes and try to learn something, usually when I'm sick. So it's not really downtime. It's kind of like class time. And then I am, of course, working on my master's, and this is the final week. This is finals week. So this is literally the last week. This is week 8 for my master's program. So yeah, it's a lot. So my final is due on Sunday. So prepping for that, getting ready for my master's, prepping for this final class, that's really been the bulk of what I have been doing. So yeah, I'm happy, really happy that I'm nearing the end. So after week 8, I think we get a break. I'm not sure. But after week 8, then I just have 2 more classes left. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Yeah, hope you guys are coming home. Maybe you're coming home, you'll get a chance to watch the replay. So we shall see. What else? Maybe I'll just use this as an update, and we'll come back and do the Embrace Your Crown on another day. So we'll see. Just use this as kind of talking to you and seeing what's going on. Maybe that's what we'll do, because you guys seem to be busy. Today, maybe I came in, maybe just today is just a odd time of the evening for me to be coming in, but we shall see. If I can get in here. Oh, there it is. So we can see. But one of the things that occurred to me, because so many of us are so many of us are going home, and we are repatriating, that just one of the things that occurred to me was that we have lost, this, really lost, or not quite aware of just how royal we are. We have lost, and we're not, connected. And so to the Most High and to the ancestors. And so as many of us are awakening and returning home, then it just becomes necessary to reconnect with the royalness of who we are. And so I started trying to share this information with you in some sort of way so that people could connect with the information, but just kind of connect and reconnect with who you are, because the worst thing to do, so much was stolen from us, from everything from um, we were being stolen, right? So much was stolen, and being stolen, being kidnapped. So much was stolen from us that one of the things that we really have to reconnect with and reclaim is who we are. It's the natural. It is truly just who we are, and so we definitely can do that. And in order to do that, it's not really hard, but it's a pretty simple thing. And it's not really hard, but it just takes time. It just takes this opportunity to sit with ourselves, to go into ourselves, and to begin to embrace the royalness of who we are, and to embrace this idea of what we deserve, that we just deserve so much more, that we deserve more than we are what we have been given here in the West. And sometimes that's hard to do. It's hard to do because we have been lied to and we've been beat down so much, and we've been just completely mistreated in a lot of different ways, right? And we've been lied to and lied about, from everything from being told that we're not even human. It's just so many things. And what we have now is just this opportunity to really embrace who we are. We have the opportunity to embrace our crown, to embrace our royalty, and to not allow ourselves to be mistreated, to be hurt, to not allow the lies that we've been told to rule or to ruin our future. And so, with that, with those lies, has come this self sabotage. So we begin to self sabotage ourselves, and we repeat and replay these sabotaging behaviors that we get into because we don't know who we are. We don't know our true ancestry. We don't know our true history. Don't know our true past. We don't know our true royal nature and the true royalness of who we are. Hey, Synovia, glad to watch you last night. Hey, Synovia, so glad you were able to catch me. Glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Milton, for joining me. I appreciate you guys. This is kind of an impromptu live, so thank you so much, Synovia. I appreciate you so much for being here. And so I was saying that we have just forgotten our royal nature and our royalness, the true essence of who we are. We have forgotten that. We have forgotten who we are. And so because we don't know, we're sometimes disconnected from the truth of who we are, the beauty of who we are. We act out in certain ways. We show up in certain ways. We don't know our wealth. We're afraid to build all of the businesses and the greatness that the Most High has for us, that we are destined to have and destined to achieve, simply because we are disconnected and we don't know our inner royalty. We don't know who we really are. So when I say, wear your crown and know who you are, that's what I mean. Reconnecting to the Most High, reconnecting to the truth of who you are, rather than being caught up and being lied to, or, and listening to the lies and allowing those lies to continue. Now, as we're waking up, we have this opportunity to know who we are. We have this opportunity to recreate something new, to create a new future, to create a new story, even for ourselves, about the things that we tell ourselves, to recreate how we communicate with ourselves, with our spouses, how we communicate with ourselves, how, that's negative self-talk, how we communicate with ourselves, how we talk to ourselves. We have the opportunity to love ourselves again, to reignite the passion for ourselves, and how we show up for our spouses, how we show up for our children, how we show up for work, and even how we show up for our dreams. Synovia Ridley, glad to be here. So glad you're here. I was saying I had been sick, so guys, if I sound a little sick, then that's why. So I'm just so glad. I've been sick over the weekend, but I'm, we're headed in the direction of recovery. And this is kind of a impromptu live. So I didn't tell a lot of people before I went on, but I'm glad for those of you who are able to show up now. And I trust that people will show up in the replay. So a lot has come to hinder us all from our past traumas, our past traumas, even of the ancestors, all of that, right? It has hindered us from truly being who we are. So we don't see ourselves as being prosperous and free and happy and whole, right? We talk from our pain, we talk from the issues or whatever we might have experienced. You hear us as a people a lot of times talking from our pain, from our lack, from what's not right, what just hasn't worked out in our lives. And we haven't completely embraced the royalness of who we are. We haven't completely embraced our royal beauty and inner wisdom that comes from the Most High. DeAna Inspires. Hi, oh, yes, I'm a Sagittarian. How are you? I love it. I've been following your page and I love it. First chatting with anyone live. Oh, I'm so glad you're a newbie. I'm so glad that you're chatting with me live, DeAna. So glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Synovia says, thank you for delivering this message. Not thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And we don't know our royalness. We're not connected to who we are. And so as we begin to reconnect with the Most High, we begin to reconnect with the divine. We begin to reconnect with our ancestors. We begin to reconnect with the universe, with the earth, the sky, with all those, things that are. And for many of us, that means returning to our homeland, returning to Africa, returning to the motherland. As we begin to reconnect with who we are, we realize that we are a royal tribe, that we are royal people. And we realize that the lies that we have been told, that they have been told to us to keep us, to stop us, right? And so, I say this all of the time about just how beautiful Africa is, about just how beautiful and rich and wealthy the continent is. To look up, to see how beautiful the continent is and how rich it is, the beaches and all of the natural resources that exist on the continent, all of those things, the oil, the gas, the diamonds, the gold, the wine, the palm wine, all those things that exist, right? Those things exist for each of us, right? They exist for each of us. And so being stolen from our homeland, being stolen from that place, and not really knowing, right, just who we are, not really knowing where we came from, what language we spoke, who is our tribe, who is our people, right? And then getting here as our ancestors, then getting here to this side of the pond, right? Getting here to this side, then our ancestors were beaten, raped, all that stuff, right? Kidnapped, all that stuff. Blessings, A1 family. Thank you so much, y'all, for being here. Thank you, Global Green Book. I appreciate you for being here. Congratulations, DeAna Inspires. Yes, congratulations. She's a newbie. She's a newbie. So thank you so much for the support and the love. I appreciate it so much. And so we have a lot that we have to conquer. We have a lot that we have to overcome. We have so much that we have to, as a people, move forward and let go of, right? So it's this rhythm of, letting go and moving forward. It's this rhythm, letting go and moving forward, letting go and moving forward. We're always constantly in this rhythm. And I was thinking, today, I read a post from this beautiful lady this morning, and so she was talking about protecting her family and all the things, kind of all the things that were going on. And kind of she alluded to some of the things that were going on. And so today, as I was sitting here thinking, I was asking my husband, what's really going on? Because I saw 2 or 3 posts from other people. And they were also talking about, being sad today. And then my husband said, oh, well, because, I've been out of it. But my husband said, well, that there was a young man who was killed in Philadelphia. And I thought, right. Yes. Blessings, Global Green Book. Thank you so much. Y'all are sweet. And so I was like, wow, yeah, I kind of missed that in between my visits to the to the bathroom. Okay. So I kind of missed a lot of what was going on in between those visits. And I was like, yeah, here the matrix is it once again. Here it is again, robbing us of our royal nature, robbing us. Every time we get ahead and you feel like you get a little peace, you feel like you're moving in a good direction and everything is well, here comes the matrix again, right? Here comes the matrix again with the dirty tricks, with the lies, with all of those things. And what is it really, really doing, right? What's it really doing? Travel the world. Greetings, Queen. Greetings to you, sis. Greetings to you. Thank you so much for being here. What is it doing? What is it really, really doing? It's robbing us. It robs us. Because even though for us, we're all connected, right? We're all connected. So when something happens to one of us, it impacts all of us because as a family, we're connected. Now, I know we're special because this doesn't happen to other communities. Other communities don't experience as deeply as we experience the pain, right? When something, or the trauma, when it happens to one brother or sister, it happens to us all. We all feel it. And so that's why the matrix continues, right? It continues to do these things. It continues to feed us with negativity and hurt and pain, from the TV to the media to, us talking to each other. And it just becomes at times overwhelming. It becomes so stressful and so overwhelming to have to continually be drugged back. Every time you want to go forward, you got to continue to be drugged right on back into this cycle of trauma and pain. They have to find a way to make you remember. They have to find a way to continually pull you back in, right? Suck you back in. And we have to be vigilant, right? Yes, Global Green Book says, yes, we have to make sure we are spiritually protected in these days. We do. Spiritually protected. And know who we are. This is part of wearing the crown, right? I was listening to Nana, I cannot think of her name, but I was listening to her today, and she is she's been crowned. She's from America. She's been crowned a global development queen in Ghana, and she was talking about um, part of her crowning or coronation as a queen mother is to protect Ghana, and so we all have, right, our different roles. We all have our different assignments on this earth. And so, I was thinking about this thing, and I thought one of my assignments, as those of us are getting ready to go back to the motherland, those of us who are, whether you're staying, you're going, whatever, this repat nation, those of us who are on this my repat journey, is part of my assignment is to create peace and to remind people of who they are, to remind people of their royalness, right? To remind people of the wealth that is within you. We think of Africa as being, wealthy, and it is, right? We think of Africa as being beautiful, and it is, right? But you are also Africa. You are Africa's children. And so that beauty and that amazingness is also inside of you, right? It's inside of me, it's inside of you. And so we still, not only did Africa give us the melanin, right? The ancestors, they gave us this melanin that's deep inside, but they also crowned us with wisdom. And we still have this opportunity to access this wisdom. And that means accessing protection, peace, surrounding ourselves with love, because we have a crown, right? I have this crown, right? So we have a crown. And if you haven't watched that video, I have a video. If you haven't watched that video, please, please do. I have a video on wearing your crown, accessing your crown. It's called Wear Your Crown. Go out and support that video, watch that video. I really would appreciate it if you would do that. It really would mean a lot to me. And give me a comment. Tell me what it means to you to wear your crown. And so, yes, I would appreciate that so much. Greetings, family. Speak the truth. Our people have to listen. Prince Ayoko, I just admire you so much, sir. I admire you so much, and I just appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'm just so in awe and so proud of the work that you are doing. And so thank you for being here today. It really does mean a lot to me. I appreciate that so much. Blessings to you, sir. Milton, Bay. Hey, Bay, how are you? Peace starts on the inside. Yes, peace starts on the inside. I keep kicking y'all, sorry. Peace, let me kick y'all. Oh, peace starts on the inside. It does. Peace starts within and emanates outward, right? And so knowing who you are on the inside, right? Even our answers and our ancestors, they knew who they were, and they knew that they were trying to get home. They knew that they were trying to get back to Africa, but they knew, and I say this all the time, many of them hid their royal nature. Many of them were kings and queens themselves. They hid that. They didn't let anybody know, right, who they really were. Many of them were healers, and they were part of the royal entourage. They were high-ranking people and officials who worked within the kingdom, right, within the realm. They hid who they were, right? They hid the beauty of who they were so that they could survive. And they took on these other personalities, or they took on what they needed to do to survive. So laughing or joking, or, they took whatever they had to do to survive. They took on, right, the slaves' garments, the garments of the enslaved ones, the foods of the enslaved ones, and even to some extent, the mentalities of the enslaved ones. We didn't realize, and you get to know some older people now, and, we talk about it, right? Code switching, right? We code switch all the time. We're one way at work. Hi, how you doing? It's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And then when we were with our brothers and sisters, we like, hey, boo, how you doing? Hey, sis, hey, king, hey, queen, how are you? Because you can be yourself. And so we code switch. We're code switching, right? In and out of different environments, in and out of different personas, so that we can survive, so that we do what we must do, right? Salam, Prince Prince Ayoko, salam. Thank you so much for being here. Greetings, Brother Milton. Thank you so much, Global Green Book, for being the welcome family, and for just jumping right in there, sis. I love you so much and helping. Yes, Akwaba Karima. Hello, family. Akwaba from Ghana. Hey, Karima, how are you doing? I was just talking about Mother Nana. I cannot think of her name right now, but she's a queen mother in Ghana, and how much I respect her. And she's a development queen, and which means that she is to protect Ghana, and she's a warrior. Her name means warrior, so she's to protect Ghana, to protect and stand up and be a warrior and fight for Ghana. And so we are warriors, we are fighters, we are queen mothers and queen fathers. We are royalty. We have this heritage within us, and so it's time that we reclaim who we are. It's time that we know who we are. So whatever you might have been in America, whatever, or the West, or wherever you are, whatever you might have done, right? You might have been a secretary, you might have been a ditch digger, you might have worked, cleaning with the cleanup crew, you might have worked in the grocery store, you might have done. That's not who you are. You might have been a stay-at-home mom, right? That's what I did for most of my career. Whatever. You might have been a lawyer or a doctor, but that's not the essence of who you are. It's time that we reclaim and embrace who we truly are, that we embrace our royalness, that we wear our crown, right? That wherever we go, we remember who we are, because so many times we forget. And then we say things that we should not say. We get involved in conversations. I talk about communication. It's so important. We get involved in communicating in ways that are not positive, that are not helpful. We whine and we complain because we've taken on the language of our oppressor, right? And we've been in situations, especially if you're here in the West, well, all you could do was complain, because what was you going to do? What were you going to do? You weren't going to do nothing. You were still going to go to work tomorrow. You were still going to go back with your crazy boss, right? Or so, whatever. You were still going to go down to the corner store. My grandmother used to talk about it all the time, how during the civil rights movement and before, how people would give, you couldn't go to the front of the store, you had to go to the back of the store. And so what they do is give Black people, give our ancestors, right? You go and ask for shoes, they give you any size, right? You be a size 7, they might throw out a size 12 because they needed to sell those shoes, but they still charge you full price. Just give you anything. You go in and ask for a dress and you tell them you need a size small, they might give you a large or extra large because they had that extra inventory and they needed to get rid of it, or they just wanted to get rid of you, right? So we put on, right, these clothes of oppression. We put on these clothes of whining and complaining because there was nothing we could do, whining and complaining, right? And then when the ancestors began to rise and stand, like Dr. King, and say enough is enough, right? When Marcus Garvey says, well, we ain't staying here, we going home. When Malcolm X, right, says that we're not going to accept this foolishness anymore, then we come together and we had to take on, right, this new reality of who we are, that we are worthy, that you are worthy. of something more and something better. And so every time I see someone repatriating home, I think they got their crown. Honey, they got their crown. They know who they are. They have their crown, right? They have their crown. They know who they are. And no one can fool them. No one can stop them. Nothing can stop them, no matter what happens, because they know who and what they are. They know who their ancestors are, right? They know who the Most High has made them to be. And they know that this ain't it, that I'm destined for greatness, that I'm destined for more. It takes somebody with courage, right? Who knows who they are to be able to go to think about going to a foreign land that you've never been to before, you've never seen before, because you heard the ancestors call. And because you're wearing your crown, because you know who you are, because you understand the oppression and the beatings and the rapes and the killings and the kidnapping that has happened here in the West for over 500 years. You now know that, and there's no excuse for you not to know that this ain't it, that you're worth more than that you're better than that, right? I was just listening the other day to, let me read some comments and we'll come back and talk about that, because I get, oh boy. Prince Ayoko, I appreciate you more. Thank you. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. Thank you. Kyeremeh, you got this. Good vibes. Thank you, Kyeremeh. Thank you so much. Miss Global Green Book, please now, how are you doing? Please now, how are you doing? Yes, Kyeremeh says, how are you doing, Miss Global Green Book? Kyeremeh, you need snacks. Look, I told you about these snacks. You in Ghana, you got all the good food. You don't need no snacks. You're royalty. And this opportunity that we have, right, to connect with our brothers and sisters, right, who are royalty. They already know who they are. Over across the pond, our brothers and sisters on the other side, right, in Africa, they know who they are, right? They know who they are. That's why they don't need to do all this stuff sometimes you see us doing, right, here in the West, because we don't know. We're so upset and traumatized and complaining and in this mode, and not understanding how to build, not understanding what to do next, not understanding what to do with ourselves. We're so focused on the other person, right? We're so focused on the oppressor and who the oppressor is that we didn't spend any time to figure out who we are. We don't even know. We hadn't even taken the time to figure out who we are, who the Most High called us to be, what the ancestors. So you got the call from the ancestors, but what do the ancestors say? What did they say to you? And you got the one call on the wisdom of what the ancestors said, but did you get all of it? Did you ask them to completely open up your third eye, right? To completely open up this wisdom? Did you ask them? Right? They got through one transmission, one call, but don't you know they want to continue to talk to you? It's more. It's not just the one call to Africa. They got more to tell you. They got even more to say. Did you let them open the pineal gland? Did you let them open? Did you ask them, right, to heal you and open up the heart chakra? Did you? I know, right? Because I know some of y'all are like, what is she talking about? But I'm saying, when you were talking to them, did you sit with them for a while and say, give me more? I want to know more. When you were sitting and talking to the ancestors, did you tell them, this is so good being here talking to you? I need to know more. Please enlighten me and tell me who I am. Tell me more about my purpose. Tell me more about what I'm here to do. And while you're here, right, in this sacred moment, right, at the throne with the Most High, right, with the ancestors, while you're there, did you tell them to heal me and feel me? Did you call on them, right? And ask them to protect you, to protect everything about you and everything that concerns you. There's more. You tapped into something. The ancestors woke you up and they came in, but there is so much more behind the veil. There's so much more behind you, that the ancestors want to share with you, and then they want you to know. So they're business secrets, right? They're wisdom keys and principles on how to protect yourself and how to protect your family. There are, right, wisdoms and systems and knowledge, right, that you can access by accessing the ancestors and by accessing your crown, by accessing the knowledge that is within you. And I know people are like pineal gland and third eye and all this other stuff. It's science. It's not just you have a pineal gland that can open up, and get additional wisdoms and information. This is how some of y'all know this is that second sight, right? This is that insight where some of you all know what this is, right? Because I feel like only spiritually connected people show up, the spiritually pure people, because sometimes it gets real deep, right? But because you're wise, the Most High has sent you here. Because you have your crown, the Most High has sent you here. Taking it 1 second at a time, right? Taking our lives 1 second at a time and not getting into the fear, because that's what they want. They want us to be tapped into that fear. Yes. No, DeAna Inspires says, know who you are and refocus your energy. I can't wait to move. Courage, spiritual protection. Yes, to move. Yes, it is very important. Science. Yes, that pineal gland is very important. Science. It is scientific. Look it up. Pineal gland. Look it up. Pineal gland is very important because it connects you. And scientists for a long time didn't know, because we're psychically connected. Did I talk about this earlier? I just talked about how this is why our people are so connected. This is why when something happens in our community, why we feel it so deeply. You can hurt one, slap one, beat one, right? Do something ugly to a one, and we feel it like it's like it happened to us and our family. I was like, do you know those people? Because we feel it, right? And other communities don't feel. Other people don't feel it, right? My boss used to joke and say folks were aliens, right? You say, "Oh, we're the true people, real people. Everybody else is aliens." She said every Monday morning, I promise you, she would say, and that would get our day started. Her name was Carolyn. I loved her. She was my first real boss. I love her to this day. Jatan, thank you for being here, sweetie. Yes, it is science. African spirituality is based in the science of the universe, and we are part of the universe. And this is why we're so connected. When I don't see Jatan, I miss her, right? When I don't see you guys, I miss you because I love you. I'm connected to you. You're part of my family, right? Hi, family, says Tamar. Hey, Tamar, sweetie, how are you? So we're connected. We're all connected. And so when the George Floyd thing happened, we were all hurt, right? Ahmaud Arbery, you name them. We were all so hurt by what happened. So hurt, right? Hi, Tamar. So glad you're here. We're all, and it captivated a nation. Our pain, right? Him calling out to his mama, all of that, right? Same thing. Sandra Bland was just captivated. And it wasn't just women, it was men, right? Our people were all connected and we felt the same pain. And you could even see within our communities that people outside of us were feeling as much pain as we were began to feel that pain and sense that pain and begin to stand with us and join with us. It continues to be beautiful and sad all at the same time, but they use that pain to try to continue to separate us and hurt us and to bring us down. And so every now and then they have to do something else, right? I was just talking about the thing that happened in Philadelphia. And, I was sick this weekend, so I kind of missed some of that. But the matrix, right? Pulling us back in again. As far as we get to go and to be safe and to be happy, here it comes, the matrix, sucking all that joy, sucking all that. And so that's why it's time to get out. That's why the Most High is saying it's time to go, right? It's time. Get your stuff together. Get yourself together. It's time. It's time. Synovia says, greetings, my sister Jatan. Yes, greetings, and thank you for being here. Abby A. Hayes. Hi, Sanal. How are you, Abby, sweetie? How are you doing? Blessings. Global Green Book says, blessings, Jatan Bailey and Tamar. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, Abby A. says Global Green Book. Thank you so much. And so we have this opportunity to wear our royalty and to wear our crown and to remember and know who we are. I was reading this morning. Jared Kushner, who of course opened his mouth. I'm going to say another word. And he decided to say that Black people are lazy and that we as a people are inspired or what unmotivated, lazy. I mean, really, all of these things continue to be poured out to hurt us as a people. I really didn't care, but I'm just saying, all of these things, the matrix continues to hurt, using the same old language, the same old things that they've said before. How you gonna be lazy when you chopping cotton and they sitting, on the porch drinking tea? I don't know, but they called the ancestors lazy as well, right? How you gonna be lazy working 2-3 jobs? I don't know. How you gonna be lazy when you sick and you're sick, but you still on YouTube because you gotta, this is your business, this is what you do? I don't know. But it is what it. How you gonna be lazy when you know that mamas and daddies walk to the bus stop and catch a cab and work, on the weekends, work one job on the weekends, work another one on the evening, and then work one during the day just to take care of their families? How you gonna call them lazy? I don't know. Went to school and worked your way through school. Didn't come out with a, as a trust fund baby, but you worked and you did it. And so I just want to come here today, if I don't do anything else, and just say, as I always say, I say this all the time, I see you. I see you. I see your royalness. I see your royalty. I see who you are. And I want you to know and see who you are, because it's time. It's time. So long we have played this part where we were the bottom, we were the last, we were the least, right? We played this role, right? We played like this role of being the funny one, of being just funny and with shuffling and not really knowing a lot of knowledge. And we could, write, design, create the whole thing. We played these roles. And so now in this time, in this moment, the Most High is saying, be who you are. Be who I created you to be, and be courageous and don't be afraid. You are African. You are royalty. Come home. It is time for you to access your crown, to access the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High, to access this knowledge that the Most High has given us through our pineal gland, through the third eye, through our royal crown, right? To access all of the wisdom that the Most High has shared and is continuing to share with us. And don't stoop anymore. Don't go low anymore, right? Michelle Obama, when they go, what? When they go low, we go high. Don't take your crown. Look, you gone is the day. When people try to bring you down and you be like, take this off for a minute. Let me go handle this. No. No. Gone is the day. No. Wear your crown. You are royalty. You were created by the Most High. You are royalty. And they want us stuck in this narrative, in this story of slavery. It was only 500 years. I need you to go beyond it. And hear me when I say this. I don't want you to forget it. I don't want you to let them off, right? But I want you to know that who you are is more expansive and more extensive than just descendants of slaves. You are descendants of Africa. You are descendants of the ancestors. You are descendants of the people who created in Timbuktu, did the first perform the first brain surgery. That's who you are. You are the people that designed and built nations even before the first European touched its shores. You were already there. We already, let's not even talk about Columbus. You were already there. You are royalty. And it's time. When I say, so now from here on, when I say that, it's time to wear your crowns. Like when I say Black love, you already know what that means because I've already done stuff with Black love. So when I say royalty and it's time to wear your crown, you already know what I'm talking about, right? And because it's a spiritual sensitivity, right? It's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual awareness and spiritual wisdom of knowing who you are and accessing that wisdom. So you know when to go left, when to go right, when to do this, when to grab your arms and to protect yourself, where not to go, who not to talk to, what not to do. You know, you have that wisdom. You know, the ancestors used to say, follow your first mind, right? That mind. Let that mind be in you. That was in the ancestors, that to protect yourselves, to love yourself. And when I say the ancestors, hear exactly what I'm saying. We're going beyond just simply the ancestors who were brought here enslaved, as enslaved ones. They're also the ancestors who were in Timbuktu, who performed the first brain surgery. So it's the ancestors who were way back in Africa that created and built nations. Embrace all of it, all of the wisdom of who you are. All of the royalness of who and what you are created to be. Let's go. Let's see. Welcome, Abby A. I hope I got that one. Go Green Book. Let's see. Jatan says they can't really connect to it in the way we can, which is part of the reason why they have twisted what we learn, what they learn from us, not really being able to connect to it in a real way. It's interesting because those are stories for other days. Interesting about our connection. What's really interesting about our connection is that our connection connects us back to the Most High, and then it begins to call others to us, and they don't even know why. They want to repel us. They want to not love us. They want to. and they can't even begin to understand why am I so attracted to this thing or this person or this message, right? And then it also attracts other like-minded people, right? Who are on the same wavelength, who are on this same plane. And speaking, of that, that was one of the things I had to figure out. About social media. And one of the worst things I had to figure out about social media, I have had a time, y'all, in WhatsApp. I was talking to my husband about this, and I'm probably going to talk more about this when we really talk about communications and social media and all that. When we have like our business chats, but I have had a time, and you probably have seen me in there struggling with WhatsApp. Look how I'm struggling with WhatsApp, and I don't know why. Out of all of the stuff that I deal with, I struggle. I struggle the most with WhatsApp out of all the social media platforms. And what I had to really finally come to realize was, one, I'm so new at it, and then two, I hadn't really figured out what did I want it to be, right? What did I need to be? Because what happens is with social media, it and YouTube, all of that, right? It's just what I was just talking about. It attracts a lot of things and a lot of people. And so I had to say to the Most High to really get with myself, especially when I was sick. And I had to talk to myself and I had to say, well, what did you want this to be, right? And I realized what I really needed in my life and needed a million people or a lot of people or a lot of things. I just needed a sisterhood and a brotherhood of people who in this moment understood and were spiritually aware in this moment. The same thing with my YouTube channel. The same, and it's the same thing I'm feeling, this with my YouTube, with faith, with everything in my life, with friends, every day, everybody who's in my life. I need what I need. This is about being mature and being grown right in this moment, being spiritually aware, spiritually mature. I don't need a whole bunch of folks. What I need in this moment are people who are like-minded and who are coming together for a same purpose, to support each other spiritually, right? To be spiritually aware and to support each other mentally, spiritually, and physically in this moment. Because there are a lot of places that we can go all over, right? Everywhere. But to have a connection, to have a place, a sacred space where we can just go and let our hair down and just love on each other, right? If we can, it's a sacred space and we hear each other, like I hear you. When when you say that you need protection for your family, or you say you celebrate and you say, I got, Tamara was just talking about that she got her, and I know she doesn't mind me sharing this. I hope she doesn't, but she just got her passport. So, and only us in the community could really feel. It's like what Jatan was saying. We were the ones, we could only be the ones who could really feel and sense what that meant to be able to finally get your passports and to finally be able to go home. It's a beautiful thing. After all of this time, and I said to her, you must be walking on the ceiling. Yeah, you must be because I would be. When I get my passport, like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come on live because I'm gonna be shouting too much. Because all of the ancestors are rejoicing with her. All of the ancestors, we're all rejoicing together in this moment. And so it's this connection, beautiful, beautiful connection that we have as sisters and brothers, as kings and queens, because nobody is above anybody else. Nobody's beneath anybody else. Not in this system. No, we're all the same. We all are royalty, and we all understand our call and our purpose to love each other, to support each other, to be a blessing to each other, right? To create these sacred spaces where we can come and just be girls, or just, be guys, and just hang out with each other in a sacred, loving way to create these communities. And so we create them here, and then we go over to the motherland, and we continue to create. Right? We do this because we hear when something is said, we hear it in a different way that other people outside of our community, outside of our family, right, don't even understand. They don't even know. Oh, you got your passport. It's like, oh, I got a new purse. No, it's deeper than that. See, it's the answer because you're the ancestors' dream. You're their hope. You're taking them home, right? It's bigger than that. See, which way did I go, y'all? Hi, Sister Green Book. Yes, Global Green Book. Love her. Hey, y'all. So glad I stopped what I'm doing and joined. I'm glad you are. You did too. I hope. I hope everything is well where you are. I'm glad. I'm glad. Spiritual sensitivity. Yes, we have this spiritual sensitivity and spiritual connectedness. And see, they think. I just wore this for y'all. I told y'all, I don't know how many people were in when I first started, but these are this is my little crown. I've been looking for a real crown because I want to come on with my real crown. But when my mom passed away, I bought these from Five Below. When my mom passed away, I bought these for my nieces, my two little nieces, right? And when we went to Indiana to get all her business and stuff straight, and I was standing there, and I saw the crowns. So I was like, I'm gonna get these for my two little nieces, and so I just think they would be so cute. I just think they would be so cute, and so I was like, no. And I went back, and hubby was like, "Baby was like, where are you going?" And I was like, I'm going to get me one. And so whenever I wear these little, ears, usually wear them around. I might put them out anytime. I'm just gonna say, you might come in my house and I'm just wearing them. It just is what it is. But I wear them especially around Halloween time. So you'll definitely see them then. But people think that it's, the crown, and I do this just as an illustration, right? They think the crown is something you got to wear. Right. And you got to put on. They think it's that something you got to wear and you got to put on that. But in reality, it's like, it's already here. You walk around with your crown already here all the time. You already walk around with your royalness. You're already imprinted with the royalness and your royalty of who you are. You're already marked by the Most High for greatness. This is why other people hate you. You wanted to know why. Why they treat you so bad, why they over here in the corner plotting and they leave you out of the conversation. Why stuff, the boss finna act the fool today, so you know how to stay out of the way, you know how to go on over here and do your thing. They're gossiping, so I ain't finna fool with them. They don't even have to say two words to you. They can just walk by, you can just feel the aura and the sense in the air, right? And the Most High begins to whisper you, leave them folks alone. You don't need no snacks. Do what you gotta do. They ain't no good. Leave them folks alone, right? We've been doing this all the time. We've been knowing. Your grandmama knew, your auntie knew. They knew stuff. They didn't even know how they knew or why they knew the things that they knew. But they knew them, right? Couldn't even explain it or be aware. Don't go down the street on Sunday. Don't go down there with them folks on Tuesday, and then something bad happens, and you're like, oh, okay, because you had this feeling in your spirit. You had an inkling on the inside, because the Most High is protecting you. The Most High is with you. When I was younger, I wanted to go to this party. I wanted to go to this party so bad. Y'all, I wanted to go to this party so bad. And what it was skip day at school at South Panola High School in Batesville, Mississippi. That's where I'm from, Batesville, Mississippi. Batesville, Mississippi. MISS. Okay, y'all get it. And so I wanted to go to this party so bad. And they were going to Sardis Dam. They were going to the lake, right? Y'all, Mother said I could go. She said I could go. I got my little bathing suit. had it under my blue jeans. Y'all know how we used to with the little cut off blue jeans, right? You had them blue jeans and then they get too short and you cut them off. And then, but you got the real cut off short ones that you pack, right? So when you ain't around mama them, right? So I had my little cord cut off. I had my little t-shirt, oversized kind of t-shirt. You know, as soon as I get in the car, right, I'm gonna tie it up and I'm gonna put it on, right? I'm gonna be cute. So I'll have my stuff ready, had my child. I was just ready to go, had my little hair up. Honey, baby, she came out and she said, "SYNOLVE." I said, "Oh, this ain't good." I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "I've been thinking about that thing." I said, "Really? What thing?" So I've been thinking about that thing, and I just don't want you to go today to the party. I said, "What?" What? Why? But you said I can go. And people were coming to pick me up. I had my girlfriends. I was riding in the car with them, everything. She's like, "No, you can't go." Said, "Call them and let them know." I was like, I called, but they had already left. I wanted to cry, I wanted to boohoo, but I had to hold it together because they were on their way and I didn't want them to see me upset. All right. So they got there and they came and I was half hoping and thinking, oh, she gonna change her mind. Mother gonna change her mind. And she was like, "No, you can't go. Just run out there and tell them you can't go now and come on back in the house." I'm like, oh God. So I ran out there and telling them. So they stood out there talking, why? Why she changed her mind? We want you to go with us. Why? Well, all this stuff. About 3 or 4 hours later, we could hear the sirens, right? We could hear all these sirens. We're like, what is going on? We hear all this sirens. One of our friends that we went to school with got drowned that day in the lake. And 2 of the guys jumped in to try to save him. And he was, what they say when you're, when someone is drowning, you have to be careful to throw them a life raft, right? To throw them something, because if not, they'll take you down with them while they're going. And so he fought against them, and they had to let him go because he was just fighting for his life, and they had to release him. They had to let him go. And that was so traumatic. It was very traumatic for them, for everybody that went. And it was traumatic, right, for me and for everybody who knew him. It was hard for our whole school. The next couple of weeks was just so hard. The funeral was hard. Everything was hard. I talked to Madea, and she said, I didn't know what was going on, but Spirit said, don't let you go. And so I followed my first mind. And we talked about it that night, about what had happened to my friend, how he had passed away, all of it. There are so many things that you have no idea that the Most High has protected you from, right? Because you are her child, right? The goddess, right? So many things over the years, and you can look back over your life and see where you were protected. I don't think I would have ever been the same to see someone die that way. I think it would have wrecked me forever. Because I'm that kind of person, very sensitive to stuff, right? I've been very spiritually sensitive my whole life. And so what it would do to somebody else would be too much for me, right, to handle. And so Mother knew that. She didn't know what, but she knew something. And so we have this wisdom. Our ancestors have walked in this spiritual wisdom for so very long. And so it's time for you to embrace that, to not repel the wisdom of who you are, but to embrace it, to embrace the wisdom of who you are and the ancestral wisdom that the Most High continues to share with you, to speak to you, right? When you're driving in the car and you don't even know that it's a roadblock ahead in the traffic, right? And traffic's backed up. You can't see it, you don't know it, but 4 or 5 streets before you even get to the traffic, Spirit says, turn off left. You like, left? Why? What's going on? Big wreck up ahead, pile up. You don't even know what's going on, but you turn off to the left. You listen to what Spirit says, and you're all that's averted. How many times does that happen in your life? Because you're spiritually aware and spiritually connected. And I know you know who you are. That's why we're here, right? That's why we're here, because I ain't for everybody. I understand that. I get that. I'm okay with that, right? It's beautiful, right? It's beautiful. Um, Lazy. I got 250 years to prove we are not. Next question. Right. What next? Go. I mean, when I read that, I was like, this right here, boy, lazy. Oh, I read that article. Lazy and unmotivated. I'm motivated to vote you out. To vote him out. I mean, I'm really motivated to do that because I went to vote. I sure did. I hope you voted, even if you're leaving, going to the continent. Protect your family, honey. Protect these people who are still going to be. Protect your family that's still going to be. Even if they don't like you, they call you crazy for going back to the motherland, for going back to Africa. Still, do what you got to do. Protect them. Don't give up your right. I know a lot of people are saying don't vote. I ain't voting. I'm going to Africa. I'm not. Please vote. Please protect. Use everything within yourself to protect your family and to protect your people, right? To protect us, right? That's all I'm gonna say on that. Synovia, the other people, keep saying the same old thing. They are not relevant. They are not relevant whatsoever. It's the same old stuff, the same old matrix, the same old thing over and over and over again. And now we see their lies. Now we're wise enough to know, right? We at one time you might have tripped us up, right? Not today, honey. We know we wise, honey. We not today. Woo. Jatan says these are statements they say to themselves to feel less inferior. She said insecure about themselves. This whole thing is about their insecurity and projecting it into the world. There you go. And what has happened is because all of what she said, honey, everything, what has happened is because we were not spiritually aware and we didn't have our crown and we didn't know who we were, we fall into that trap. So then when one of our brothers and sisters goes to jail or, falls into something, we want to call them the same names. We want to say the same things about our people, lazy, they this, they that the other people have said, right? Because we didn't understand the lies. We didn't understand. We didn't get it. And so they used us like pawns. They used us because we have this spiritual awareness and this spiritual ability to envision and to recreate and to create things with our minds. So they used us. And that's why they took us. Let me say it again. They took us because, right? Because some of us, the lie is, but we were targeted. Now, we weren't just randomly chosen. We were targeted because of our spiritual ability, because of the wisdom and the spiritual ability of our ancestors, which comes through our DNA. They targeted you. They targeted your family. They targeted your ancestors. They targeted us. They targeted mine because they needed us to create and build this nation. There was nothing here at the time. If you can imagine, there was nothing here at the time when our ancestors first came. And look at everything that you see around us now, houses and courthouses and buildings and cities and towns. We built and developed those things, and they needed that, not only just our physical ability, but our mental capacity, our psychic abilities to be able to envision and to create worlds with our minds. And so now what I'm saying to you in this moment, what I hear the Most High saying is that the Most High wants you to take this moment to use your power to create your world, to frame your world and to not get lost in the lies of the enemy, in the tricks of the enemy, to not get lost in that, to not get overwhelmed with the tricks, right? And the things and the words that they say. Don't put your energy in their words. Stop their words, right? Stop them right there in their tracks. Send those words back to sender. Send them back from whence they came, right? Till you do right by me. You know what I'm saying? Send it all back to its origin, back to where it came from, right? And don't get trapped, continually trapped and stopped and pulled and sucked into using your psychic ability to create the horrors and the world of devastation that they are trying to create. Don't do it anymore. Don't do it anymore. Know who you are. Know that you're royalty. Know that you have this power, this psychic ability, that you have this third eye, this pineal gland that's open, that's connected to the ancestors, connected to the Most High. Know that you have it. Know and begin to exercise and understand how to use it. This is that season that you know who you are and that you access your crown, honey. You wear that crown. You access that crown, right? And you know your power and you know who you are. It's nothing more beautiful to me than a mature man or woman. Look, my husband, I used to say this when my husband, and this is how he got me. this is how he got me. Because he's a grown man. I used to say this when my husband was, I was 21, so he was 22 when we met. My husband was like 60 years old. He was just 40 when I met him. He was just a fully grown man. He was just mature, grown, right? Just grown, already grown. And I was like, God, am I ready for this? I was like, I had to level up. So I was like, am I really ready? You know, because he was mature. He was like, and he's like that now. He's still very mature. And so when you grown women, right? Grown women, when you mature and you know what you want, you know your power, you know who you are, you wearing your crown, can't nobody tell you nothing. Can't nobody take you off your game. Can't nobody come in and stop you or keep you from doing what you're doing. When you know you protected by the Most High, protected by the ancestors, protected by the angels, protected by the trees. Honey, if the trees got to fall out the sky, if the Most High has to send the dust to come for you, that's what shall happen. When you know who you are, when you know who you are, when you're not fooled, you're not worried. This is that season, right? Where we begin to protect and set protections around all of our people, around us, around all of our people, all of our family members, our friends, our loved ones, and everybody, where you begin to say, not another Black person will die. When you start saying that, not another will be lynched, not another life will be lost. Our people shall prosper and we shall rise. When you begin to get in that mindset and you begin to command the universe and create worlds and command that people align with your vision, you'll be unstoppable. You will be unstoppable. When you wear that crown, you access and open that crown, and you walk fully into the crown of who you are, nothing can stop you. Nothing. My baby is texting me. Y'all hear that sound? Let me look and see. When you know fully who you are, And look, I will stop from a baby. I don't care who I can be with. President Obama, I promise you. And I will stop from a baby. But that's just my babies, both my babies and my base. So that's just is what it is. I love y'all. I know y'all understand as mothers. I know y'all understand, and fathers and uncles and aunties. I know y'all know. But when you know who you are, right? The beauty of who you are, then you understand it. You understand it, and nothing can stop you. Let me tell her, yes, I have some. Nothing can stop you. Nothing, no one, nothing, no one can stop you. Okay? Nothing and no one. So, this is that season. Let me go down to some comments and we're going to come back to that. Y'all remember where we were, because I'm going to remember that I want to talk about the 2016 election. So y'all remind me if I forget, okay? Jatan says, Synovia really said, Jatan, I know power, right? Exactly. They feel that insecurity, right? Yes, they do with themselves. And they feel less about who they are. Exactly. Okay. You tell her, okay. If I can get a K out. Okay. All right. Jatan says, I'm a descendant of the first man. When God decided to perfect itself, it created me. What? Us? That's what I'm talking about. Look, I heard somebody say, and I don't know who it was, because if I knew who it was, I will let you know. But the Most High is my ancestor, right? We are gods. We are kings. We are goddesses. We are kings and we are queens. Most High is my ancestor. Adam was is my ancestor. What? And y'all, look, because they do this stuff, right? With the Bible, they switch all this stuff around on you. Really, were you ham or were you sham? Let me just ask you, because so much has been switched and lied about. Who really were you? Okay, let that sit for a while. I say, Synovia says, I say, Queen, I say. Ancestral memory and wisdom. Tap into it. Tap into it. Tap into it. The memory and the wisdom of who you are. Tap into it. Know who you are. Know who you are. Tap into it. SYNOLVE, Global Green Book says, SYNOLVE always makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Oh, you're so sweet. That's how I want you to make you feel, warm and fuzzy. And comfortable and at home, right? When you come. You're always home. You're always home. And that's kind of that feeling that I want to be extended in every space where I show up. This warmness, this lovingness. We don't have to be like anybody else. We have to come to a place where we really love each other and support each other. Because so many times, we push up everybody else, right? We'll shout out everybody else. We'll share everybody else's stuff. We'll share their stuff, what they got going on, their thing, their YouTube channel. We'll share their blog. We'll share this. Oh, I found some information. It was this. And I'm really in this season. I know, but this is a grown woman, mature season. I know everybody's not here, but I'm really in this season where I need you to share you. I need you to get on page and thought of who you are and who the Most High has created you to be. I need you to understand your crown. And so everywhere where I show up in the spaces that I create, that's where I'm focus is on me, right? And my focus is on you, on us building something beautiful and us creating something together. That's why I encourage people, start your YouTube channel, start your business now, right? And when I get a call from one of my sisters, like, one of my sisters like Global Green Book, and she's saying, I'm going live, I'm there. I want to be there because I want to support you, right? right? Whatever Synovia is doing, I want to be there. Whatever Jatan's got going on, I want to show up. Travel the world. When you do something, I want to be there. Abby A, right? I'm right there. Everybody, I am right there. Tamara, Global Greenwood, Karima, when you got it going on, King, I'm right there. Right? Prince Ayoko, I'm there. You call me, I am there. Milton, I'm there. DeAna, I'm there. Right? I hope I didn't leave anybody. I don't want to leave anybody out, y'all. Abby A, travel the world. Yeah, I'm there. Synovia, I'm there. I'm there. Everybody, right? Just keep talking for another 2 hours, please. No, I'm almost done, Brian. We got about 26 minutes at the most, and she gonna be back in the bed again, y'all. I had climbed out for y'all. The Most High talked to me, and I just have to share it with y'all. Let's see where we are. Jatan, I'm a descendant of the first man. Yes, when God decided to perfect itself, it created me. Yes, beautiful. Us. I say. That ancestral wisdom of who we are. That's what we're unlocking in this season, in this moment. The ancestral wisdom of who we are. Global Greenwood. So now always makes me feel warm and fuzzy. That makes me feel good. Thank you. It's interesting because I'm creating some things for branding. It's my next class, by the way. I have 1 week left in this class. So my next class is on branding. So y'all gonna hear a whole bunch of stuff on branding for about 8 weeks. I'll probably be sick of branding. But we'll be talking about communications, PR, and branding. And so y'all get ready because we're gonna learn some things together. And so one of the things is, how do you want people to feel about you, right? What experience do you want people to have? And so I'm working on in all of my spaces, making sure that people feel invited, loved, welcomed, like I'm working on that, right? And so, yeah. So I'm glad you brought that up because we'll be talking about that for real in upcoming videos. Hi, Global Green Book. Hello, Tamara. Y'all are so sweet, teacher. Hey, Jackie C. How are you doing? Good to see you, sis. Hi. Yeah, I know. Y'all are just so sweet to each other, and I love each other. I love that we support each other, right? Amina S. Hello, everyone. Hello, Amina. So glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Hey, everyone. Jackie C. Girl, you ain't said nothing but the truth. Tell it. Right. When you grown is sexy. When you grown and you know who you are, honey, when you're mature and you're grown and you know who you are, that is the most sexy thing to me, right? I was just watching a girlfriend of mine, and she's talking about perfumes. And so one of my favorite scents is DKNY. I was spraying this before. This is not a promotion. They didn't pay me to do this, but it's DKNY Nectar Love. It's one of my favorite scents, y'all. This grown woman right here. And I think it's old. I don't even know how I got this sample. You know how they give you samples, but I haven't run out of it yet because I love DKNY, but it is long lasting. Nectar Love. There it is. Okay, so it's long lasting. One of those scents. So I haven't sprayed it out yet. But when I do, I am gonna try to find it. Hopefully it's not too old. But it's one of those, just remind me of grown folks. Just remind me of grown, right? Of being grown. When you know who you are, you're comfortable. That's how I can come on with this, honey. I can come on with this from Five Below and feel like, honey, I done been to Queen Elizabeth. Honey, I can sit with the best of them with my little five, because I know who I am. I'm grown, right? Grown is the new sexy. Grown is the new sexy. It is. And that's what this season is about, being mature and knowing who you are and accessing all of the intelligence and the wisdom of who you are. That's what this moment is about. right? That's what this is about. This is what this season. No more child's play because we don't have time for that. We got business to attend to. We got things to accomplish. And we have things to do. And don't be afraid to know that the Most High is going to bring to you everyone that you need. And everyone that you need, they may not all look like you. Trust me. They may not have the same thoughts as you, but I have had so many beautiful things happen to me in the last 2 weeks. And they weren't even from people who had melanin or who even looked like me. But I understand that the Most High uses who the Most High uses. And I also understand that in this season, the Most High has all kinds of people and has all kinds of people everywhere that the Most High has positioned. And not everyone is our enemy. And no, there's so much of this going on, but not everyone who is not melanated is our enemy. Some of them are really our friends. Do you not know that there could not have been an underground railroad without our non-melanated brothers and sisters? If you hadn't had a place on the Underground Railroad to go, Harriet Tubman would not have survived, but she used everyone that the Most High sent and the Most High established to be her ally. Everyone. She welcomed them to leave their light on, right? To create these hiding spaces in their homes. There's a family here in the Burkle House family, and it's near the Mississippi River. And they were non-melanated, and they created a whole floorboard in their kitchen and it was a stop on the Underground Railroad. So if you got free from Mississippi, you came up to Tennessee, right, and you made it to the Burkle House, that it's a museum now. You made it to the house, then they would allow you to come in. And when the dogs came, right, they would hide you under that floorboard. Let us not forget that the Most High uses everyone that he wants, she, the goddess, wants to use. And so don't turn down your help and your blessing because you're waiting on someone who's going to look like you. Because sometimes folks who like snacks, they skin folks, but all folks ain't skin, all skin folks ain't folks. So you just have to understand, right? Bryant Matten says, listening to you while doing my homework, my MBA homework, very therapeutic, very therapeutic. Asante Sana. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad it's therapeutic, and I'm glad that it's helping you do your homework, because I usually do the same. I find somebody that's very relaxing, and I'm gonna tell you, sometimes I do it to myself. I put myself on and play myself, right? So I'm glad it's helping you. Hubby finished his MBA, so he's excited. He will get his diploma in December, but he's finished all this coursework. He passed his exit exam, and he is ready. He's excited, creating new businesses, doing new things, and yeah, he's excited. Their graduation is going to be next year, but he's not going to go. And hopefully we'll be in Africa. So there you go with that. But blessings to you, and I just wish you the best, Bryant, on your degree. Family, hit that like button. Yes, hit that like button. I would appreciate that so much. It would help me so much. Please hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I see A1 family coming in. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all so much. Let's see. Who did I miss? Let's see. Where did I go? Yeah, hit that like button. There it is. Family, please give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. I see A1 family coming in. Thank y'all for coming and joining us tomorrow. Exactly. Just keep talking for another 2 hours, please. Wow. I don't know if I can, but you're going to have to watch some replays of another video and hit the thumbs up and like, give me a comment. That will help my algorithm. So just find me, go to my, because I'm going to end in about 15 minutes. Go to my playlist and find SYNOLVE my lives or whatever, and just let them play. Interviews with African American interviews. Yeah. My repat journey, that's a good one though, that you can just let it play. Just replay it and just be, all the therapeutic that you need, right? The therapy that you need, right? Right. All right, guys. And while we're talking about that, please go check out Wear Your Crown. It's a video that I did. Go check that video out. Wear Your Crown. Go check that out. I have a crown on my head. I think I like a blue dress. Go check that video out if you haven't already, because I go in deeper on that video to some of the information behind it. We go real deep in that video. Usually I go deep on the videos and I kind of try to come out and do a live and talk about it with you guys. But I talk about the science behind it, the also the African gods and goddesses, Ra, Osiris. So I talk about that in the video. So all of our ancestors, right? So because it helps us to be spiritually connected and to be more aware and have the information that we need. Okay. Synovia, make sure you get your rest. Yes. Yes. Brian needs rest. I need rest. I'm trying, y'all. Need rest. I love talking with you guys though. And I know the Most High was kind of pushing me to share this message. So I'm glad that it's a blessing to you all. It really means a lot to me. Tamara, hi Amina. Yes, hi Amina. Welcome Amina. Hi Jackie C. Tamara says, y'all are so sweet. Hey Jatan. I love it. Tamara says, hi Synovia. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I love it when we are family members and we interact loving ways with each other and support each other. Supporting each other's channels, supporting each other's blogs, supporting all that we do. It means a lot. Amina S. Hello, Tamara. Tamara's getting ready to start her YouTube channel. So that should be exciting. We'll get to go support her. Of course, Global Green Book has her YouTube channel. So we can definitely go over and support her, y'all, because it's about family. It's not just about me. It's about family. I'm going to buy me a crown. Girl, buy two. Buy me one too. Girl, wear your crown. Wear your crown. And I think this is the crown that goes on. It either goes on your fingernails or it goes on. I'm trying to think where did I get this crown. Does it go on your face? Oh, or it was one of those things, purse charms, something, and it fell off. And I have kept it, I usually have it on one of my candles that I love in my office because I feel like royalty, but I got to get me a crown. I got to find me one. Oh, true. Yo, look, we're going to have a crown party. That's what we should have. Everybody come wearing their crown. Y'all sit at home. Y'all have your crowns on. That's what we need to do. We just need to have a party. Look, with all our crowns, we're going to have some palm and some fruit. Yes, and look, when we get to the motherland, we definitely gonna be in the Queen's Palace, honey. In my repat house, we're gonna be in the King and Queen's Palace, honey. And I just envision already gonna have our crowns on because we're royalty. We're gonna and we're gonna be sipping on our palm, honey. Cheers. Yes. We're gonna have a party. True. Yes. True. So true. Yes. Greetings tomorrow, says Synovia. Don't hold your hatred in your heart. Just know who you are, right? Don't hold it. Let it go. Don't hold it. Because they've done some things. We done some things back. They done some things. We did some things, And there are some good people out here. So just know there are some good people out here. And don't stop your blessing because you're holding on to that. They're not all demons or devils or no. There's some good people out here who love you and who are sent by the Most High to help you, just like he sent the people to further the purpose of Harriet Tubman. There's no way that the Underground Railroad would have been successful if the Most High had not called all of the Most High's children together to work for this purpose. You hear me? And I know that's sometimes hard for us to hear or understand, but it's just the truth. And there are people who don't look like you, who love you, and who want to connect with you and be a blessing to you. Watch yourself. I mean, understand you can't, you just can't bring in everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Be wise. Yeah. DeAna Inspires, getting my page together now, prepping. Wow, congratulations, DeAna. So glad and so happy for you. That's good news. I got a crown and I think I'm going to wear it as props for you, inspire you on my word on my first video. Let me know. Send me an email. Send me a link so I'll know. Yes, and shout me out, honey, with your crown. Look. So, I can wear my crown. Yeah, wear your crown, honey. Do what you got to do. I love it. 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 Maybe we'll do a collab where each one of us will wear a crown, do a video, and each one of us I'll get a collab together, invite everybody, and do a day, and we'll all wear our crown. I got to get a crown. And so we'll all wear our crown, and we'll come on and do this on each of our channels. That would be awesome. Inspiring me. Yes. Milton says, hang in there, Brian. Yeah, hang in there. You're going to make it. You are going to make it. Greetings all, says Roots. Reggae girl, greetings to you, sis. So glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, LOL. Says Global Green Book. Honey, look, telling you. Global Green Book says, I'm going to make sure you try some palm wine at least once in your life. Just a sip, LOL. Girl, because I don't need more than a sip. You hubby, no. I don't need a whole lot because she already be too much as it is in real life. So me and Palm will probably be, girl. Look, and in Africa and Palm, girl, I'll be running up and down. Y'all would be like, who is this crazy lady running up and down the streets? But yeah, usually really low key. This is what you see is what you get. And I'm really tired today and hadn't felt well, so yeah. But I'm blessed by being here with all of you. Now, what was the topic I told y'all we were going to talk about next? Oh, y'all remember? Put it in the comments below. Y'all remember? Y'all worse than I am. Hubby says, hang in there, Brian. Hubby, congratulations on your MBA. Yeah, hang in there, Brian. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. Right? You're going to make it. Good advice. I love when the brothers show up and encourage each other, right? And encourage us. It's amazing. And the kings show up. So, 2016. Take you back. 2016 election. LOL. That Palm. Hi, DeAna. You go, girl. Yes. Yeah, get that page together. Let us know when you get your page together, DeAna, so we can come support you. Yes. Tamara, 2016 election. Yes. Hi, Roots. Yes. Love it. Welcome, Roots. Yes, 2016 election. So what happened? What had happened was, by the 2016 election, was it 2016? Was that the first one, 2016 or 2008? I'm sorry, I said 2016. So yeah, 2000. So when Obama was elected, y'all tell me the year he was elected, because I just said 2016 and I shouldn't have. It was 2008, right? Yeah, right, 2008. I'm sorry. So when Obama was elected, that's 2007. When he was running for office the first time, right? I was in a spiritual community by then. I had left Christianity, and we were all invoking the power of the Most High, of the universe. We were calling it forward, right? We were calling it forward to elect the first African or president of African descent. We were calling it forth, right? Like the first African American president. And so, as part of this spiritual community, which I've been a part of Unity, I've been a part of, there's another one I've been a part of, and I will not remember the name. But if hubby's still here, maybe he'll type it in. But as part of those spiritual communities, because we all interact and would worship together, we would envision this having an African American president, we would use our power, our psychic ability, and our power, our mental ability, which everybody you have, right? You say you want a new car, and you sitting here with this new car in your mind before you even get the car. You done drove the car. You done took your family on vacation. You see what I'm saying? All those things, right? And so that's what we're being called on today, to envision a better world, to envision a world, right, where the Most High can use us, to envision a world that we create that's different, that's better, right, than the one what we're experiencing in this reality now. We begin to envision a new reality where we're not killed, where we're not beaten, where we're not kidnapped, we're not raped, none of that. And sometimes we forget our power because we're so caught up in the reality that currently exists that we don't understand how to tap into a new reality. Now this is gonna be, I know, because this is gonna be something for another video and another one of our times and chats together. Because what has happened is we have utilized our power and had our power sucked and drained and taken and stolen from us because they know how powerful we are, right? We've forgotten our energy. We've forgotten to let go of our crown. We've forgotten our royalty of who we are. That when we speak, right? You know this from Christianity. When we speak, when we say a thing, when we focus on a thing mentally, then that thing must happen. It must appear. It must show up. That we frame our worlds, we create worlds with our words, with our intentions, and with our minds. We've done it before. We created the United States with our minds, not just with the power of our physical brawn and abilities, physical abilities to build, to chop, to do those things. With our minds, right? It's with your mind that you sit and design a farm. Because we've designed a couple, so I know. You got to figure out when to roll, what to plant here, what to do, when to sow, when to water, when to harvest, all those things, right? And you're calling in the harvest with your mind. The ancestors call in the harvest with your mind. Like you planted the corn seeds, but you already see the corn, right? You already see the corn sprouting up. You already see yourself eating the corn. You go in the store and the lady asks you, right, do you want to try on the dress? And you tell the lady, no, thank you. I think I'm good. I just want to get this one in a size. I think I'm going to do a large because I think that the medium is just going to be a little too small. I can kind of tell like around the hips that it's, this is kind of running small. Are these running small? The lady says, yes, they are running small. Well, how'd you know all that information, right? Wisdom, right? Experience, all that goes in there. And so you already saw yourself with the dress on. You saw yourself with the dress on. You saw yourself at the date with going with your hubby or with your significant other, with bae. You already saw yourself. You saw the heels. Okay, you saw the heels that you're gonna wear with it. It's like, okay, I think I need some red pumps to go with this. It'll set that off. You saw the earrings. Now you're going to shop for earrings. So you know exactly what kind of earrings you want. Okay, I need it to hang. Okay, I really need it to do this because this is the look that I want. You already you do this all of the time with your mind. You saw the purse that you need. You already know. Okay, you already know. Okay, now I'm gonna wear my hair like this. I'm gonna do my hair this way, right? Because, excuse me, that'll go perfect with that dress. I got it. All of this was in your mind. You didn't need a vision board. You didn't need, now vision boards are good now, so don't get me wrong. But you didn't need a vision board for that. You create the whole outfit. Before you left the house, you were already thinking, your bae might have said, we're going out to dinner. And on this and this day, or we're going to a party, we're going to a black and white party, or, you know what I'm saying, we're going to a family reunion, whatever we're doing. In your mind, you were already thinking, okay, for the family reunion, I'm going to need the blue jeans. I'm going to need this. I'm going to need that. And then they're going to have like a party on such and such day, or I'm going out with my boss and my hubby. So I'm going to need this dress. Okay. I need the heels. I need this. I need that. I want it to be black. I want this. In your mind, how many times you already have this ability and this power within you, but we have been using it for other things. How many times have you been looking for something like a certain dress, a certain hat, a certain pet slacks, a certain thing, right? And this out of the blue, that thing comes up. It just appears, like it appeared out of nowhere. And you were like, oh, I forgot all this months ago. I was looking for a black dress, or I was looking for whatever the case may be. That was months ago. I had forgot all about it. And it just appeared because you called it in. You use your psychic ability. You use your pineal gland. You open your third eye. You open, right? The wisdom that's within you. You're sitting at home and you think about a family member that you hadn't talked to in a long time. And you're like, oh, I wonder how they are. And then you go to bed, wake up the next day, and you get off work. You ride in your car on your way home, minding your own business, and that person calls. You use a psychic ability to call them in. Yes. You do this all the time. You're sitting here and you don't have, you start a business, and you, whatever it may be, clothing business, food, whatever. And all of a sudden the customers just begin to come. The first customer comes, right? You called them in. You set that intention that you wanted the customer to come in, that you wanted to serve people. You wanted to be a blessing. You wanted to create prosperity and wealth in your family. And then all of a sudden they just appear. It's the same intention, setting those intentions, the same ability that we have, right? We use it all the time. And that's the same thing we use to bring President Obama into office, right? It's the same ability that you use and you envision when you are going home to Africa to get your plane tickets, to get all the money to come forth and come through, to get all the help you need, right? The free house for a year. I'm just claiming that for me and for you, right? So your bank account, all the money that you need, $20,000, all the money that you need in the first year, right? To survive, get all your businesses off the ground, to do things. You calling that money in, right? The same ability that we use when we thought about having our first African-American president, that this could be possible. You start setting your prayers, your intentions on that. You begin to see him as president. You begin to see Michelle as first lady. You begin to see the White House. You begin to see it black. You begin to see it as the Black House. So I know some of y'all did. I know you did. You had to paint it black all on the outside. I know you did. Had a Cadillac out in front. I know you did. I know you did. I know you did. Those same way. That's the same thing. The same way. The same right process that you need to have to create your own world. And we have to do that. We've lost our power. We've allowed people to use our power to get caught and sucked into the pain and the trauma and the hurt. And so what happens, that cycle continues. And so the killing, all of this stuff, the sadness, the hurt, the pain, the trauma, all this stuff continues, because now not only they've gotten us with the news. Now that's why I don't watch the news. Now they've gotten us with the news, and now we're tapped into it, and they've sucked our mental ability. And what's the first thing you say? It's gonna happen again. Now, who's gonna be the next one? See how they did you? See, because you used your power, and they invoked it because they know that you're powerful, and they know you have power. They know you have the power to create, even more so than we know it ourselves, even more so than we've taught our children to know about ourselves. And what I'm telling you is time to reclaim your crown. It is time to reclaim your true power. Look, all the gold and the diamonds and the oil, that's just icing on the cake. The real power, what they really came and they stole, was you. Because truth be told, you and your power is what created the oil and the diamonds that was growing in the ground in the first place. How about that? You know it? And you can recreate the diamonds and the gold now. And every natural resource. You can recreate it and continue. That's what our ancestors, that's what our brothers and sisters are over there doing. While we over here fighting and arguing and over there fighting and arguing, talking about snacks, they over there creating diamonds with their minds. Use your power. Use your wealth. It's time. It's time. It's time. Yeah, it's time. All right. So, Blind Guy, His Wife, and Their Life. Go subscribe to them. Go subscribe to Blind Guy, His Wife, and Their Life. Love them so much. Thank y'all for supporting me. Look, we're going to have to talk about this dress. They know what I'm talking about. If y'all haven't watched Communication, I did 5 tips on how to brand your business. Y'all go check that out. And it's about communication. It's about branding. Go check that out. Please go check that out. But anyway, Blind Guy and His Wife left a comment. So you got to see to know the comment. You got to go check them out. Check out that video and then go check out their channel and subscribe to them. Will subscribe and watch DeAna. Aw, that's so sweet. I love this support. See, that's what I'm saying. I love y'all. I love y'all. Roots Reggae Girl Waves. Hello, Tamara. The page is up, just tweaking things. Page name DeAna Inspires. Love it, DeAna. Thank you so much. You are inspiring me, so thank you while I'm here. So thank you. Appreciate that. Blind Guy and His Wife. Blessings. Yes, blessings, y'all. Blind Guy, His Wife, and Their Life. Global Green Book. Greetings. Love and light to all. Love and light to all. Love and light to all. I love it. DeAna Inspires. I just subscribed to your channel. See, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Support, support, support. Love it, y'all. Global Green Book. Hit the like, family. Hit the like button, family. Yes, please hit the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Give them a little punch, a little nudge to say, come on in and support your sister. It helps me out. So yes, thank you. Hit that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Brian, this is so good. Look, I appreciate that because, the Most High speaks. And I try hard to listen. Sometimes I'm like, oh, trying to, like you're trying to find the leak in the house when the leak is, you can't really see the whole, I feel like that, like, when they throw the football and I'm trying, the baseball, I'm trying to catch it, it's like that. I'm trying to capture all these nuggets, all this wisdom that the Most High is just pouring out. This is the season. The Most High is pouring wisdom in this season. And I want you all to get quiet. I want you to get quiet. Get in a space where you light candles, where you put on your favorite music. Get in this space with the Most High. Early in the morning, late at night, during the day, while you washing your hands at the sink and you're in the bathroom, while you washing dishes, while you putting dishes in the sink, right, in the dishwasher, and you're getting the kids ready for school, and you're doing all the things that you do during the day, and you're folding clothes, you get a moment to yourself, you walk out during break, right? You walk out during break and you take your snack, whatever it is, get you a moment, 2 minutes, 1 minute, quiet to yourself, put your headphones on and you at work and meditating. They don't even know. And reconnect to the Most High. Reconnect to the ancestors. Grab this ancestor wisdom, honey, and put your crown on the bus, honey. You hear me? Put your crown on when you're walking down to the bus stop. Put your crown on when you're walking down the street. They don't know about you. They don't know about you. They don't know who you are. They don't know you royalty. Put your crown on. While you're riding in your hoopty and the hoopty don't work and it stop on the middle side of the road, put your crown on. You driving a Ford, but honey, in your mind, you driving your Bentley. Put your crown on because they don't know who you are. You working on your MBA and they already know that you're an international business person. You're a billionaire. They don't even know, honey. Put your crown on. You created a YouTube channel and you got 1,000 subscribers. You got 100 subscribers. You got 2,000 subscribers, 3,000 subscribers. You got 1 subscriber. You got 2. We all start at 0, honey. You got no subscribers. You got a blog. You just getting it started. You started a business. You started a clothing business. Put your crown on, right? You hadn't made the first dollar yet on your clothing line or on your service industry business, whatever it is, multi-million businesses that you're preparing. You haven't even made the first dollar yet, but you are a billionaire. I'm just speaking it. I'm speaking it because I need you to be who you are. I need you to rise and put your crown on. You are royalty. And the Most High has set aside plans for you. Plans to do you good, to bless you, and to bring you to a good end. But you got to put your crown on. You got to listen to the wisdom, and you got to do what the Most High says to do. And so be connected. You hear me? Get connected to your crown, to your royalness, to your royalty, and know who you are. That is the message for today. Now we're going to pass the collection plate. Ooh, I'm so glad this blessed you, Brian. Thank you so much. I need to find someone to make my locks into a crown. Ooh! Yes! Wouldn't that be something? Oh my gosh, y'all. Look, what? Yes. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're going to have to do this. We're going to have to do this collab where we all, and I'll put it all in the playlist. We'll like let our videos go live on a particular day. I'm going to come up with the whole idea. And the next live, I'll put it in a video too. And then I'll announce it in a live and we'll talk about this. I'm going to have to just wear my crown that I got, y'all. I ain't got another crown, but I'm going to wear our crown. If it's your locks, honey, wear it. Whatever your crown is, if it's a crown you hold in your hand, whatever the crown is, we're going to wear our crown and we're going to do this video, right? And we're going to celebrate all over YouTube. We're going to make it known, honey, that we're wearing our crown. We'll host this collab and we're going to all be a part of it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. How many of you all will be a part of the collab? You can do it on your blog. You can do it on, but you know, if you're YouTubers, you can do it on YouTube. You can do it on Instagram. You do it on Facebook. Whatever, right? Wear your crown, right? And hit that like button. So I can get some support, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hubby says, babe, my king is here. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone, babe. You tipping in and out. I see you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I thank you for supporting me. It really, and taking care of me this weekend because I was sick as a dog, y'all. I was listening to, oh Lord, I hope I don't cry laughing because I was listening to Phoenix Rain, not listening to her, not her video. She did it on a post, and so and she said, Jesus, you know, you say Jesus be a fan. She said, Jesus be a toilet. Lord have mercy. How you talking about somebody hollered? Woo! I hollered and screamed. I said, Lord, Jesus. In my case, Jesus was a TMI, right? It's all right. Jesus was a toilet, a sink, and a faucet, Lord, this weekend. So I just, thank God for hubby. Y'all just, that's my king. That's my ride and ride. Y'all just don't know. That's my bae. Love me some him. Yes, I do. All right. Love me some him. And Bae is getting ready to start a channel. So click his name and go on over and support him. Go ahead and subscribe now so you'll get the notification when Bae's video drops, because Bae is working on his channel. He's going to be talking about business and life, and I don't know what all kind of stuff he got going over there, but it's going to be good, whatever it is. So go check him out. Support, support, support. Blind Guy, his wife, and their life says this video on communicating is short, a sweet message, but certain. Somebody was a little risque, or however you spell it. I was having so much fun that day. It was really a Bae day, so it was really a day I was spending with Bae, and I was like, well, let me do this other video, and yeah, so it was fun. It was just a fun thing to do and show that other side of me. that I usually don't nobody sees but Bay, you know, but it was risque, but it was okay. It wasn't too bad, I hope. But it was just fun because, and we'll talk about this in another video, because communication is sexy, right? I said at the beginning of the video, whining, complaining, all that other stuff is not. It's not. And then I give 5 tips for communicating and talking about your brand. So yeah, but it was fun to do. Interesting. I got some comments about that. So, but y'all go support that video. I would appreciate it so much. And thank you, Blind Guy, his wife, in their life. When I see y'all comments, it just really blesses me. I just really do. So I just appreciate you all. Y'all just don't know. I appreciate y'all so much. Every time each one of you all show up, it really does bless me. So when you leave your comments, it helps me a lot. It just helps me to keep going. You know, just to say, keep going, say it's okay, right? Just to say it's okay. And so I appreciate that so much. I had a comment on the Wear Your Crown video because I called it at first opening your third eye. They didn't like that. So I changed it to Wear Your Crown, and the person was saying to me, and I can take criticism. I can take criticism, and I can take you know, suggestions. It doesn't bother me. It used to when I was younger, but she's 50 now because she's grown. No. As long as you mean me well, I can know you mean me well, I can take it. So the person was like, oh, I think you need to change the title because you're scaring folks away. And I was like, oh, we don't want to do that. And so I changed it to Wear Your Crown. So that the same video is third crown opening, third eye opening, third eye activation. So yeah. Same thing, Wear Your Crown. But it's better, right? Wear Your Crown is much better. Now we got a whole thing around it. You know, and y'all are excited about it. So the person, you know who you are, who told me to change it, I appreciate you so much. If you watch this video, I don't see you in the chat tonight, but if you're watching, I just want you to know how much I appreciate you and love you and thank you for that suggestion. I do. When you guys make suggestions to me, I take it. I do. I take it. I do. And it means a lot to me. So thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Roots reggae girl waves. Hello, Milton. So nice. Y'all are so kind. Hi, Milton, says Tamara. Thank you so much, Tamara. Y'all are sweet. Hi, Blind Guy, his wife, and their life. Thank you so much. Global Green Book says, Milton, found your channel, your page, and just subscribe. Your name is pretty popular. Yes, there are a lot of Milton Crafts in this world. So, yeah. So I noticed that. I was like, man, and we live here in Memphis, and we used to get calls from other people looking for Milton Craft. But you know, I told him, because you know I always tease him, he's Igbo, so Nigerian. Igbo, yes, Kingo. So I always tease him, and so I'm trying to. We go through African names, and so I'm trying to figure out what his African name is gonna be. So I don't really know, but I've given him a Uchenna. I've given him several, so we're trying to figure out what his African and what my African name is gonna be. But I like SYNOLVE, so I'm gonna keep SYNOLVE. And I have been told that SYNOLVE is African, so I'm definitely keeping that. And my mom gave it to me, so I will be keeping that. Yes, I will. But I want to have another African name, and then Ruth is my grandmother's name, and it's a family name, and so yeah. So I'm ready. I'm ready to get my African name on. Oh, get my African name, but yeah, Milton is a very popular name, and I was trying to show, but look for Milton with this picture. And so that's the one. Go ahead and subscribe to him. I would appreciate it so much. Y'all trying to get Global Green Book, Tamara, who else? I think Blind Guy and his wife already have 1,000. But increase, right? We just want to support each other and love each other. So everyone who has a channel, y'all let me know. DeAna Inspires. Yeah, we just want to support each other. Tamara, get them up to 1,000 so they can do all the things, you know, monetization and get up to those 4,000 watch hours so you can get your monetization and all the things you need. So yes, got that one. Flying on his wife Tamara McCants. Hi there. With the shades on. That's cute. I love SYNOLVE's Global Green Book. Very unique. Very unique. It is. And I thought about it when I was starting my YouTube channel. It's like, should I call myself something else? Or should I just do my name? Should I call myself something else? Or should I just do my name? So yeah, of course, SYNOLVE went out. And I used to be SYNOLVE Beautiful Gems. That's who I used to be. And people call me Beautiful Gems when I show up. But now people call me SYNOLVE, although I do have a few friends who call me SYNOLVE. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, guys, we are at the end. I love you guys so much. Remember, remember, remember. Remember to wear your crown, y'all. Remember that, okay? Remember to wear your crown. It's your crown. It's your unique crown. Nobody else has a crown like you. The Most High gave it to you for you to share with the world and to give you insights and wisdom and information, right? Remember who you are. This is that moment. Remember, the ancestors want you to remember them. And as you remember them, remember who you are. All right? And everywhere you go, access that wisdom. Don't leave home without your wisdom. Okay? Access that wisdom. And go watch that video so you can learn more about the pineal gland. All right? And leave me a comment and tell me what you thought. Okay? Find it. It's Wear Your Crown. That's the name of that video. All right? Access your wisdom. Okay? Know who you are. Know who you are. Remember who you are. Embrace who you are, because the Most High has some amazing things for you. And it's time for you to know who and what you are. I'm going to show you this video, not a video, sorry guys. I'm going to show you this video, some of the videos that I need you all to go out and help me support. You see this one, it says Wear Your Crown. That's the one. So it's that one with me with the blue dress on. Wear Your Crown, Your Gift of Vision, right? So I got 117 views. So if you guys could go help me out and support that video, support the recorded videos when I put them out, that really would help me a lot. So if you haven't already, go out and watch that video. Don't skip the ads. Watch the whole video. Go down the street. Go to your mama house. Eat some snacks. Cook dinner. Drink you some palm. Take a shower. Cut the yard. You know what I'm saying? Fix your car. Change some tires. Do what you got to do. Just watch that video. Don't skip the ads. Watch the ads. Black Love. Make It Last Forever. I changed that one as well, and it seems to have worked better with the algorithm. So I do play around with titles. We'll talk about that in another video too, but I play around with titles. If it's not moving like I wanted to do, I will change around the title. So yes, so be sure to, this third one that you see, Black Love, with me with the dress on, me and Bae sitting there together. Go check that out. If you haven't already, leave me a comment and tell me what you thought about that, about our Bae Day. And then this one, 5 tips to communicate and build your brand. I need some support on that one. Got 118 views, but if I can continue to get that up. So share it. And with somebody who's building a business, that will help me out a lot. And leave a comment for engagement, but also so I can tell me what you're thinking about these new series, these new things that I'm doing, because this is where we're going to live. The Crown, Black Love, communications. So we're going to live in this, you know, in these spaces. And, you know, of course, Black Love, we're going to live in these spaces for a while. So that's where we'll be. So I would appreciate it if you would help me out and support those videos. It would really help me out a lot. So, all right. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I am so happy and so grateful for each of you. So, Global Green Book says, let's see. Global Green Book says, there it is. I love you. I love SYNOLVE. It's very unique. Very unique. Thank you. My mom gave it to me. I was first one out. Very proud. Blind Guy and his wife says, and their life says, have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Yes, everyone, have a good night. Global Green Book, have a blessed night. Yes, have a blessed night. And I will see you guys in another video. Be sure to like and come back to the video once the video is over, and be sure to leave a comment. It helps the algorithm to continue to share the video. So just another trick. And of course, remember your crown. Remember your crown. All right, guys. See y'all in another video. We're going to get this collab together, y'all. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Love y'all. Bye, guys. Remember your crown.